guys, Samantha here and welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be showing you guys my current gaming setup. I am in the process of trying to figure out a way to make it a little bit neater, to kind of make it a little bit more efficient, but I have been getting quite a bit of requests about how I record, what my setup and stuff looks like, what type of computers do I use, so I decided to just go on and make a video about it so you guys can get all the information. But if you still have questions or comments about it after the video, please feel free to leave them down in the comment box. And also, if you have any suggestions about how I can maybe make my cables a little bit neater, or maybe even make my space a little bit more efficiently used, if that makes any sense, I don't know. Also leave those down in the comment box down below. And so I want to show you guys first my setup and kind of explain the reason why I have things like how they are. I love my current setup because it's so friendly and inviting, and I also wanted to make the space like relaxing and just kind of full of some of my favorite things, because I do consider gaming as a way to have like an escape. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids, and I'm constantly on the go with them, helping with homework, dinner, laundry, just whatever. So when I finally get a chance to come into my studio or my gaming room or whatever you want to call it, my creative space, I like the fact that I can kind of just engulf myself in all of my favorite things and have like my ambiance. I like burn candles, I'll listen to music, I'll put my lava lamp on, and I have like a bunch of Funko Pops and things like that that are just kind of like surrounding me. Some paraphernalia from some of my favorite video games or anime. And so to me, it just makes it like it's an inviting space. So when I come in, it's like, you know, I'm surrounded by things that I love and things that I enjoy. And besides that, you know, I also get a chance to game and have like my little escape area or my escape plan. And then I also have a chance to be creative, which is what I do when I create my videos. Just another outlet for me, because I love being creative and making different types of content, whether it's music videos or just playing around with mods or just, you know, just anything really machinimas that I like to do. I like the fact that I could do it all in my little setup, and it's fun and inviting. So if you're looking to get like a nice gaming setup for yourself, that's the first thing that I recommend, is just make it so it's fun and inviting for yourself. Make it so it's going to be something that you're going to want to go into, you're going to want to play, you're going to want to record, you're going to want to be creative. It's going to get your creative juices flowing. So I highly recommend that. So, but first I want to do is kind of show you all my individual pieces that I have that kind of make up my gaming setup, and then just kind of explain to you what each piece does and all that good stuff. So let's get started with that. My current monitor for my computer and gaming consoles is an Asus VG248 gaming monitor. It is a 24-inch widescreen monitor, HD 1080 resolution with 144 MHz rapid refresh rate. It is already NVIDIA 3D Vision ready, and it is a 4-way ergonomic stand. You can raise it up and down, you can tilt it in and out, and also turn it to portrait mode. The only downside of this monitor is it doesn't come with a remote, so it's difficult to change the settings through the menu, but the picture quality is beautiful. My gaming desktop is an Alienware Aurora Model R6. It has an Intel Core i7 770 processor with 16 gigabytes of memory. It also comes with 2 drives, a hefty 1 terabyte hard drive, and an additional 256 solid-state drive. It came installed with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070, but I'm hoping to upgrade it in the near future. It comes with mini USB ports, as well as a DVD rewritable drive and Bluetooth capabilities. The casing itself is kind of plain, but I do enjoy the ability to change the coloring of the lighting on the side panels and the alien face power button. You can also create themes for quick changes and even control the thermal systems and make different profiles for different games. Definitely has a lot of ways to control and personalize your gaming environment. The next computer on my desk is an iMac Pro. The 16:9 widescreen monitor is 27 inches with a LED backlit Retina 5K display. It has a 3.2 GHz 8-core Intel Xeon W processor with 32 gigabytes of RAM. It moves quickly through any processes I put it through. It also has 1 terabyte solid-state drive, and the graphics card is a Radeon Pro Vega 56 with 8 gigabytes of HBM2 memory. It has a built-in 1080p FaceTime HD camera, which is very convenient when recording facecam videos. The keyboard is wireless, and it came with a wireless mouse, but I purchased a wireless trackpad because I prefer the ease of it when editing videos. While I love this computer for editing and my creative processes, I have had some issues with it, and I'm constantly on the phone, chat, and email with support trying to troubleshoot. I'm hoping to get everything resolved soon, but otherwise I absolutely love this Mac. Being that I have 3 consoles all connected to one Asus monitor, I have a Rocketfish 4-port 4K HDMI switch. It is a must for switching between inputs without having to mess with unplugging the cords. Let me explain how it works. Alright guys, so when it's time for me to record, I do have 3 different game systems that I play on, and not including the computer. So I do have a Nintendo Switch, I have an Xbox One X, and I have a PlayStation 4 Pro. But what makes it super easy is this Rocketfish, I guess you could call it like an AV splitter or something like an AV splitter. So it currently has 4 ports, and you can just insert your HDMI for each port. And just by pressing a button, you can switch over to the port that is corresponding with the actual console that you want to play with, and then it'll display on my monitor here, and then I can pick up the recording on my iMac Pro. What's cool about it is it does come with a remote, or you can just touch the panel to switch to the corresponding console. For my PlayStation, it is currently assigned to 1, so I can switch it to 1, and then it'll switch over to my PlayStation within a couple of seconds. And there it is, I'm on the PlayStation. So then at that point, I could just go on and connect to it and play with it and set it up and all that good stuff. And that's pretty much how that part works. And there we have it. And then for my next one, for 2, it is actually for the Xbox. So I'll press 2 on the remote. It'll switch to the Xbox, and then it'll pop up on the screen. And there you have it. For 3, I currently have it set up as my PC. So I'll switch it to 3, and then it'll go over back to the computer. And lastly, for 4, once I switch it over to 4, it'll go over to the Nintendo Switch, and then it'll switch over to that. And there you have it, super easy. It's easy because I don't have to unplug and plug things back in. I can just kind of like switch. The only problem is that it only has 4 ports. So if I get any more consoles, which I don't think I will, but if I do, I don't have enough space to add any more. So I'd probably have to get a second one. But as of right now, it's very easy to just switch it over to whatever I want to play, and then it'll pop up on the screen. And then of course, then I can record from my Mac just by going to my game capture program. And there you have it. I can play over here and record over here. And I also love the fact that I'm recording on the iMac Pro, because it'll save all of my footage over here, and I don't have to worry about taking footage from one PC to the other PC just to edit it, especially because I do all of my editing on my iMac Pro. I highly recommend this by Rocketfish if you have a multiple console gaming setup, because like I said, it's just easy. You just switch over the inputs and you don't have to worry about maintaining your cables. And speaking of recording, I use the Elgato HD60S using the same method I just explained by plugging the input directly into the Rocketfish HDMI switch. And for quick shortcuts, I also have the Elgato Stream Deck, which is a really useful tool for streaming as well. I also have a Sonos Play 1 Wi-Fi speaker that has excellent sound quality, so I'm always jamming the latest while playing video games or while editing. And for my mic, I have a Blue Yeti microphone with an Auphonics pop filter to help keep the sound quality clear. And these headphones by Lucid Sound are my absolute favorite. You can use them with a wire or wirelessly, and they can also be used in game controllers for voice chat. This headphone stand by Case King keeps them sitting on display and keeps my wires neat. Also, I have a green screen made by Elgato, but I'm still learning how to work it to my advantage. I love how it pops up with ease and also slides down back into the casing. It's a bit large and heavy, so I mostly keep it up against the wall behind my chair. And to fill in some of my favorite things, I have some collectibles from different video games and a ton of Funko Pops and a collection of things sent to me by viewers.
fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes. I'm reaching out.
Lastly, I am a mom, and I make sure my kids have a nice comfy place to sit if they want to hang out while mom games or records with this fluffy white foldable chair. And a little added bonus, this oversized Harley Quinn Kawaii Cube that we won from Dave & Buster's. So this concludes my gaming and recording setup. Still a work in progress, but I'm very pleased with how it is currently, with a bit of room for improvement. But let me know what you think down in the comment box, and if you like this type of content, please thumbs up the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!